Hi, this is Phil from PDQ Merchant Enterprises and an ATM Mastermind group page, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the top 5 ways to get an ATM location. Always remember, we have the ATM Mastermind group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business and be in a community of other ATM business owners. It's a free community. We also have the ATM A to Z book, this way, that teaches you from A to Z how to be successful in the ATM business. I took over 20 years of experience. I put it into this little sleek, not too big, little sleek book that'll help you start your ATM company. Also, it's a great reading for that nighttime reading when you just don't know what to do with yourself. It's great reading material for you. I know your wife will probably say, "What are you reading? It's so interesting." It's the ATM A to Z book. We also have the ATM A to Z course. So you want a little bit more, we have over 80 videos that teaches you at your own pace how to be successful in the ATM business, how to start an ATM business, things that will happen throughout being in the ATM business. And this way, you know what, you don't have to go through those situations alone. We have videos that will help you in that process. Always remember, here at PDQ Merchant Enterprises and the ATM Mastermind group page, we buy your freedom back one transaction at a time. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, smash that like button, and comment down below of anything that you guys are struggling with in the ATM business, or you have some questions about this video or other videos in the ATM business. And maybe you want us to make a video about something else that, hey, I don't understand this, Phil, can you help me out? We'll make a video so we can help you on your ATM journey. Don't forget, PDQ Merchant Enterprises, we also sell ATMs, we process transactions, we sell wireless signs, we do service for ATMs. So if you ever need some help, you know what, PDQ Merchant Enterprises, we got you. We can help you guys through your journey. All right, so without further ado, again, that word, the top 5 ways to get an ATM location. Number 1 is going door to door. What is going door to door? Basically, what you're doing is you're walking into an establishment and you're seeing if they have an ATM. Now, what are you going to target? You're going to probably target convenience stores, gas stations, barbershops, hotels. Hey, gentlemen's clubs, I'm not going there, but you know what? Some of you guys are single. You can love to mingle. I guess that's funny, but you can do that kind of thing, and look for a spot to place your ATM. Now, when you're also in there, sometimes the location will have an ATM. And so what you're doing is you're asking the store owner, hey, do you guys own your own ATM? Do you have a service? Are you happy with your service? Because sometimes they're not happy with the service. Contract's expired, and you know what? You can put your ATM. So that happens from time to time too. You go door to door, you talk to your business owners, you start categorizing who's the owner, what time they're there. So this helps out later when you're trying to build a route. You know what? You say, hey, I was in there 6 months ago. I remember that the store owner wasn't really happy. Let me see where we're at now. So you can go back. It helps build that location list of who to target going forward. Number 2 is cold calling. I'm not a big fan of cold calling. I'm not good on the phone. I'm more of an in-person person, but a lot of people are good on the phone. And so what they do is they'll just call the business owner and say, hey, this is so-and-so ATM company, and we want to know if you have an ATM on property or not. So that gives you some leads, so then you can follow up with going into the business location and do more of a face-to-face type of situation. So point number 3, this is what you're doing, is creating a Maven. This is my favorite one out of all of them. What I do is I create basically somebody who is already in that space, maybe a beer distributor or a liquor salesman or a food purveyor, somebody who's already in those spaces. They deal with those people once a week or every 2 weeks. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them basically my locator, and they're going to talk to those business owners for me, basically rep our company, and then what we'll do is we'll give them a spiff for their troubles. All right, so that's my favorite one. It's the easiest one to do. So they already had the relationship with the location, so all they're doing is repping our company, and they're helping us get into the door faster than any other situation. Point number 4 is the locator. So what I've done by creating the Maven is basically create a glorified locator. Now, what's a locator, Phil? A locator who does a lot of cold calling. They put all those practices that I just mentioned in the place. They have a script. They cold call businesses. They ask them if they have an ATM. Do they need an ATM service? And then what they'll do is they usually have a contract that they'll send those guys, and then from there the business owner will sign the ATM contract, and then what will happen is they'll send you in there to solidify the deal. Sometimes they don't have an ATM location agreement. What they'll do is they'll send you in there and you solidify the deal with your knowledge and with your expertise in your company. Then you report back to the locator to say, hey, I secured this location, and then you'll pay that locator. Now, my recommendations to you guys is before you pay a locator, make sure you put your ATM in the ground, bolt it down to the floor, and then when the deal is finalized, now you pay the ATM locator. Because I've seen some deals where they say, oh, we're gonna get you this deal. They sell you the deal, and then the deal goes sideways. Maybe the location owner changes their mind. Something happens in the process, and now you're out the money. So don't do that. Make sure that you have your ATM bolted in the floor before you decide to pay the locator. All right. Hope that should save you guys a lot of money in case the deal does go south. And from time to time they do. And point number 5 is using some kind of social media or marketing to get your location. We've been successful using Facebook advertising to get locations. This has helped out. And you know what? The YouTube video actually does help us out too, because sometimes people are looking and they see us and they say, oh, you're local, I didn't realize that, and it helps us get locations. But Facebook works wonders a lot of the time. It also creates a lot of tire kickers, so people who aren't really interested they don't have a business and they don't need an ATM. They actually just want to get into the ATM business. So Facebook and other social media outlets help us, or marketing help us get ATM locations. So always remember that we have the ATM Mastermind group page that's free to join for like-minded individuals just like yourself who want to learn a little bit more about the ATM business. Don't forget to like and smash that like button for algorithms for the YouTube channels. And I just want to thank you guys very much for making this the #1 ATM channel on YouTube. So thank you guys very much.